Hello, you're watching International Coventry. I'm Natasha De Silva.
And I'm Christine Maemo. Coventry University has students from over 120 nationalities around the world. Coming up on this edition of the show, we will bring you stories from the different cultures, ranging from food, fashion, and sports. But first, a look at how Chinese students here celebrated the New Year.
I'm at Square One for Chinese New Year to celebrate the Spring Festival. Let's go set to see what's happening. The show started with a traditional Chinese Zhongyin dance to celebrate Spring Festival.
This is the Chinese New Year, as you know, and for 2 days, and this is the official launch of the Cultura Mundi, where we'll invite the national communities from all these different countries to present their various cultures to other students from different nationalities, and through food, music, dance, poetry, cinema, etc. And so they will have the opportunity to share their cultures, and they will also then in turn at different dates have the opportunity to learn about other cultures from other students.
2 Chinese girls perform Tai Chi and the dancing of swords. It is an ancient national sport in China. There were 2 interactive games, catch the chairs and chopsticks games. Many students take part in the games and had fun. Dr. Li sang Chinese Kong 贵妃醉酒. It is a consequence of China. After the show, Chinese traditional foods were served to the audience, including dumplings and spring rolls.
It's my first year here. Everything is so new, and I feel lonely. It's also my first time celebrating the Spring Festival far from home. Luckily, I met lots of British and Chinese friends here, and they create lots of events to make me feel at home.
The first year I was here, I was not used to celebrating New Year's here, because in the past, I always celebrated with my family in China to count it down to the Chinese New Year. Now it's fine. I know my friends and classmates here, and we get together and make some traditional food to celebrate it.
For International Coventry, Sunny Lai, wish you Happy Chinese New Year, 新年快乐，恭喜发财.
Now we'll speak with Dana Popovic, who has some interesting news on an award picked up by the university.
The university has received an award from the NUS for its international involvement. The university has granted £138,000 to the Students' Union. The money will be spent enhancing international student experience. I spoke with Vice President of Communications from Students' Union to find out more.
The award recognizes all the work we've been doing, especially in the last couple of months, in trying to make sure that our international students get the very best experience they can have. And it's really very competitive award. We had to get about more than 40 student union across the country applied for this award, and it was very refreshing that we had one of those awards. It's really very good. The money is to be invested in different social programs to boost international student experience in terms of creating societies for them, TV program, mentorship program. So as a sabbatical officer, I'm very excited that I'm part of this process at this time and I can contribute to this experience.
Being diverse is all about having your say, and Coventry University's Romanian students are doing that by taking to the streets in support of the Bucharest protest. Ebony Campbell-Grant is following the UK backing.
The drastic cuts in Romania have caused chaos on the streets of Bucharest. With emotions high, the people of Romania are at war with the government. Here in the UK, we see contrasted images on the streets of Coventry. Uniting through love and peace, the Coventry University Romanian students are showing their support for the troubles that Romanians are facing. Tim Watson, a journalism master's student, disagrees with the way they're approaching the subject.
A protest, although it shows that you believe firmly in something, you can demonstrate this through different ways.
This economic downturn has created frustration and tension in and around Romania. Hopefully, we will see the Bot government make peace with its citizens and take inspiration from Coventry University's Romanian students. For International Coventry, Ebony Campbell-Grant.
Coventry has been named the 4th safest place to study in the UK. But are the international students really safe? Lorraine Kamara investigates.
Last year's brutal attack on Malaysian international student Ashraf Haziq has provoked Coventry University's One World Society to organise a martial arts self-defence class for its international students. Raf Hussein, who teaches self-defense through the style of Muay Thai, believes in the importance of international students at Coventry learning to protect themselves, especially since the university holds over 3,000 international students.
I think this day and age it's quite important for everybody to know some kind of basics, even if they're just doing it for general fitness or just for fun, but as long as they know some kind of form of self-defense.
Martial arts doesn't require you to fly kick like Bruce Lee, but being prepared for the unknown could save you from becoming an innocent victim of crime. This is Lorraine Kamara, reporting for International Coventry.
University budgeting is a delicate subject among international students whose fees are triple compared to home students, a feature by Antonia Petkova.
In the beginning of the academic year, the university's campus awoke to the brand new hub building, which provided a home for many of the student services. While the building is quite impressive in its design and construction, being the greenest building on campus, its £32 million budget is received with mixed feelings by international students.
I think it's been well done. I mean, a lot of people use it a lot.
I would have prepared the school to spend money in fixing the facilities in the school, which would be of more advantage to the students.
The University Students' Union, on the other hand, receives a mere £10,000 towards its International Events Fund.
Our main aim of the international project is giving international students a UK experience. So the idea of all these events is to integrate all our international students into a UK experience.
With the continuously rising student fees and the £200 million redevelopment schemes, some of our international students are wondering why the enhancement of their UK experience is not done through financial help, but parties and fancy buildings. For International Coventry, Antonia Petkova.
The Students' Union is launching a new mentoring program to help international students ease into the British culture. Radina Choleva reports.
Nearly 40 Coventry University mentors will be welcoming international students and providing them with a global experience. The volunteering-based program is funded by the university and will run through the first term of each academic year, starting off from September 2012. The project will also provide the students with an additional service called the Language Club that would give them an advantage of more easily learning English and words that are not mentioned in dictionaries.
So if we could have a program of support programs and more activities for them as they came across, and we thought that would be really good for their experience and they would enjoy coming to Coventry more.
The project comes as a result of the increasing number of international students who want to have a better UK experience. The aim of the program is to not only assist the students but also prevent them from getting homesick.
I think that it's very important for students to feel like home here in Coventry, even though you are not home. But it's good to have a support.
A trial version of the project will run between February and March 2012. For International Coventry, Radina Choleva.
30 students will be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro later this year to raise funds for a children's charity. Christine Maima spoke to one of the students involved.
Coventry University is for the first time teaming up with international organization Childreach to help eradicate poverty around the world by getting a group of volunteers to climb Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. Venetia Smith is one of the students taking this bold step. Hi, can you tell me about this Childreach International program?
Yeah, Childreach International is a charity that does children's projects in education, healthcare and child rights and protection in 5 countries across the world, including Tanzania, India, Nepal, Bangladesh and Cambodia.
What's your motivation for climbing it? Why do you want to do it?
My motivation is that it's such a huge challenge and it's going to be a great achievement to stand at the top of the mountain, and while I'm up there I'll know that all of my fundraising and all of my efforts to actually climb the mountain are going to be helping lots of children across the world.
Okay, so how exactly do they help children around the world, like food or clothes?
Childreach have a number of projects around the world, which include projects in education. So for example in Tanzania they have projects and a sum of money where they go into schools and they fix up schools, so they provide them with proper toilets, proper classrooms and equipment such as books. Okay. But I'm assured that it's more of a hike than a mountain climb, so
okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Later on in the show we will look at how football brings cultures together and the international catwalk.
Our reporter Fatma Ahmed went on a special exhibition to be a part of the International Flashmob. Students from all over the world were given a chance to come together and celebrate with dance. Here's Fatma with the story.
The students from Coventry University had a chance to share a unique experience through participating in an international flashmob. The event was organised by One World Society, whose main aim is to engage international students in the sharing of cultural activities.
What we wanted to show through our students and members of the One World Society is to give them the opportunity to embrace different cultures, network with people from all over the world, and increase various skills easily to be acquired during the university time.
Even I had the chance to learn some moves.
1, 2, 3, down.
And perform with the flashmob. This is Fatima Ahmed reporting for International Coventry.
The International Flashmob was a part of One World Week, an event which showcases traditions of our students. Our sports reporter Adli Malanga was at a football game during the week.
No matter what nationality, culture or colour, football is a global sport. One World Week brought together football players from different parts of the world to compete in a five-a-side tournament. Players represented their native countries including Spain, England, Bulgaria and France. Coventry University showcased its diverse community in the biggest cultural sporting event of the year on campus. There were 6 teams competing for the One World Best Football Team title. The match had its thrills, spills and spectacular misses. It was an event that brought together different nationalities to play as a team and in unity. For International Coventry, Adli Malanga.
Christine, I know it's the first time you're wearing sari. How does it feel to have 6 yards of material wrapped around you?
Even though it took ages to put on, I love the end result. I think I look great.
You look really good.
Thank you. Talking about fashion, Romanian Protest looks at how the international catwalk came to Coventry.
Forget Milan, forget New York, forget London. For one night only, the catwalk came to Coventry representing international fashion around the world. As part of the One World Week Festival, CCM students and members of the Coventry Fashion Society, Alexandra Nicu and Mariana Gogianu, handpicked 10 traditional outfits ranging from Lithuania to Nigeria. After a spot of scouting, the models were selected, pampered and ready for their catwalk debut. Coventry University has over 3,000 students from more than 100 countries, and the show was a reflection of how global the university is. As their first big show, Coventry Fashion Society reflected the range of culture that makes Coventry University the international community it is. There is no doubt that next year will be bigger and better, and maybe Coventry could be on the fashion calendar for many years to come. For International Coventry, Lorianne Mafusire.
Food is truly a universal experience. You can be in one place and taste the food of countries you've never been to. Natasha went to Square One to taste some of that food.
I'm at the International Food Fair organized by the Cultural Monday and One World Society. There's lots of food here today. I'm going to talk to Dola Pufakuwa, the spokesperson for Cultural Monday. Hi Dolas.
Hi,
Can you tell me about the food fair you have here today?
Well, we've got international food fair, food from different continents of the world, because food is central as a rite of passage too for different culture, and that's why we're having this event.
And
today.
What are the food? What kinds of food do you have here?
Well, unfortunately, it didn't turn out quite as a fair. It turned out as a buffet. But the food selected today, we've got rice and we've got curry veggie and chicken curry. The plan was to have students from all those nationalities or different continents, representing different continents, to help with the preparation of the food with the university catering unit. But it's a very busy period now with people busy, students busy with coursework, exams and the likes. We just couldn't get around to having 15 menu, which will have been a delight.
Watch out for a bigger and better international food fair later this year.
Thank you for watching International Coventry.
Join us again next time.
Kwaheri.